If I gave a fuck about you bitch ass niggas twice, I'll be like, My G, my G. Who the fuck is you? I don't know. Postdockery like Fuck you talking about? Huh?
The Bucks don't shit stop again or something? Quarter and half my ball, third down, up 7.
Shit keep dropping?
Look like it. Fuck that. They gotta go.
Who shit dropped again?
I don't know. The Bucks and the Saints, you know, they just
That's God. That's God shit dropped?
I don't know if it was his, but I just
He
know
broadcasting. That shit dropped on him already. Earlier. Who the fuck you post that shit yet?
Yeah, posted.
Well, let's get to it. With the row on the building, the real Boone. Real talk with the real Boone. This, you know, hey, fuck. You know what's funny? This is Boone's show, bro.
Ass show.
Where the fuck you go?
I don't know.
Did he mute himself?
Meditate.
He over there meditating and shit. Fuck it. This is the Boone show. This is the Boone show and shit. So Boone, man.
Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I get you.
Can you hear him on the shit though, Boone? On the live joints.
If he ain't changed this, what's his name? We should be good with him. So
I'll just put it in there. Yo.
Yeah, you good. You good.
Say no more.
Say no more. Year 2. Before we get into it, man, you know, Death Row in the building right now. You got the Bull King Falk, the real Boone, real talk with the real Boone and AntHits that go, woo. Yo, so anyway, man, we in year 2 of Real Draft, Falky. I want to talk to you first on a couple of comments you made earlier in chat. And you talked about the records and what the NFC and the AFC look like. Would you say we got it right, man, with the members in this league?
Yeah, I mean, I've been in many leagues and, you know, been playing this game for quite a while now, and I've never just seen just the, you know, the standings look like that, man. Where, you know, guys is still 11-3 and still fighting to get in the playoffs, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like 11-3, you know, 11-4. You know, we had guys 10-6, 11-5 and make the playoffs, man.
Mm-hmm.
The other guys go 9-0 and make the playoffs. Start the season 9-0 and make the playoffs.
That's
and
crazy.
Team gets drafted in the top 10 the last couple weeks. I mean, if this league ain't popping, man, I don't know what is, man. I mean, that's impressive for that. Both conferences have teams with 2-3 losses in the wild card. Like,
in the wild card, man, that shit crazy. I mean, and this is a comment for the entire league, all 32 members, man. Everybody in the league, man, y'all the reason why this league like this, period. No matter what type of work us commissioners do and the people that put the league together do. If y'all don't participate, we don't have this type of league, and we got some real dogs in here, man, that play their games and you know, win or lose, and let's just go. And right now this shit really chipping, and I do agree with that. Not to toot our own horn, but it ain't no league out there fucking with Real Draft right now, bro. This shit shut shit down. Real talk. Other leagues get shut all the way deezy. But then we sitting in the playoffs right now, Falky, wild card round. Let's talk about that right now. We're gonna talk to Boone about the AFC matchups, but let's talk about the NFC matchups right now, Falky. Wild card week 1.
They all, the wild card weekend is the weekend of rematches. I mean, you got the NFC South. You had it. I mean, that was crazy over there. I mean, it was week 16 and, you know, we ain't know who was gonna win the division. I think everybody was like 12-3 or 11-3.
Yep.
And they played each other like that. That joint was hot.
Yeah, that was official.
You got the Bucks playing the Falcons. They play in week 17. I'm assuming the Bucks won because he's the home team. But they playing right now, and you know that's big. Then we got another guy from the NFC South, the Falcons, playing yourself. That's a rematch of a type ball game that took place 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, it's gonna be definitely gonna be get your popcorn ready for these playoffs, man, and the wild card. So just make sure y'all post them streams and everybody tune in.
And this how legit this shit is. On the Bills and the Jets, both of them 4 losses. And then they in a wild card game against each other right now, which snuck the Chargers in, all because that division had 3 to 4, three teams over there that was pretty solid. But the Dolphins, man, we gotta talk about this. Boone, I need you to comment on this, man. The Dolphins started off 9-0 on fire, my nigga. I made a comment when he was 5-0, and it was a couple other people 5-0, and I was like, people records is what they are right now because of them schedules right now where shit grade get thick. I didn't expect him not to make the playoffs and to drop. What he dropped? 4 out of 5 out of 6 games.
Yeah, it was something like that, man. I told you
5 out of 7 games.
I told y'all the Dolphins was ass though. Y'all didn't believe me. Y'all said he was top 5.
Who the fuck said he was top 5?
No, man, y'all don't backpedal. Not one of y'all motherfuckers said he was top 5.
I don't think neither one of us on here called him top 5, dog. We called him a top player. We called him a top player. I don't say no about no top 5.
Nah, he alright though, man. But he talked himself into a lot of ass whooping, dog. On Real Talk, he came on and he was like, I guess his next 4 or 5 games, he was worried about him. That was the Jets. I think it was the Bills, and it was a few other players, and he got beat by all those players. I think it was Hood too. So he talked himself into the.
I want to play devil's advocate here. Shout out to the boy Anton. Harvey did get hurt.
Yeah,
that was
you gotta talk about that.
After injury gate, some karma that went around, and we'll get into that a little later.
The karma went around. You laughing mighty hard over there, boy. The karma went up. That shit, karma went down like a motherfucker. You and him both lost y'all star players. Yeah, got a lot to do with you too. Injury gate. Right at the injury gate, y'all lost y'all top players.
Came back. Shit,
that shit hurt me though. It hurt me.
Well, the Kevin Harvey situation killed the Dolphins, bro. Like, I mean, that man went scrambling for a quarterback. He was ready to give up a first for a backup. He was scrambling. He needed him, man.
My boy was definitely desperate. So I mean, in that breath, though, I can't kill him. Because, I mean, if we all lose our starting quarterback and we play a certain style, your game going to change. You know what I'm saying? Like when Boone played jungle and he ain't had no running back, that shit was tough. That shit was tough on you. So
very tough.
I'm not going to give him a complete pass because I don't care if you're 9-0. But, 9-0 and don't make the offs, sheesh. That's tough.
That's big. That's big. That's big not making it.
And then his label mate gave him the oop and shit. He threw the oop and
bro.
We know about that. We know what was going on with
bro,
that.
He crossed over. Shit. He crossed over right before the Nano game. But boom, hit him with the L crossover. Threw that bitch off the backboard. Caught it himself and threw it off the backboard again for the oop. Gave him a mean oop. Gave him a mean oop.
People give up today. Tata, you got to oop too, nigga. You got to oop too, nigga. But it's all love, baby.
To go 2-5 in your last 7 games, bro. Can he really be in top 10?
I mean, was it 1-6?
Nah, it was 2-5.
I mean, he got the forced win. He got the oop through 1-6.
That's 1-6.
Yeah, true. Because the Chargers beat him hands down if he could actually play without his quarterback.
Yeah, especially without the quarterback. Yeah, I agree with
Yeah,
that.
without the quarterback. Yeah,
I
it's tough,
definitely
man.
agree with that.
Like I said, I can't kill him today, man. If he had Harvey and did some ass shit like that, then we'd be going in on him. But he
Yeah.
lost his guy. Harvey, he was rocking with Harvey. He had to, if his reads wasn't there, he was taking off. You know what I mean?
He played Harvey the way Harvey plays, so I respect that. And your best player go down, man. That shit that altered your whole situation. So again, we ain't killing you though, but 9-0, that's big, man. That's a discussion we had to talk about. But then we got Jungle with the bye and the Chargers with the bye, and Boone in a wild card game against Tata right now. Man, we need to get Tata ass on the game. We need to get this game played too. He need to get his ass on the game.
Too.
Yeah, Boone said he got bye. I don't know, Fucky. What you think, man?
Boone said he got a bye.
You think he got a bye here, man, or you think Tata can give him a run for his money?
I don't know, man. Depending if Tata lock in or not, man. Tata, you don't know what you're gonna get, man. Tata could lose by 40 and then win by 15. I don't know.
Yeah.
You got Jekyll and Hyde, man.
Yeah, you never know what Tata you gonna get. You're 100% right. You don't know what Tata, but I'm about to see if I can get this man on the horn right now and see if we can get him, ready to play. First thing he gonna say to me, "What's up, my upgrades?" Watch. I beat a playoff team, dog. There you go. What you doing, Cuzzo?
Finals division shit.
Well, you got a division playoff game, homeboy, wild card.
Boone said he got a bye.
Versus Boone. Boone talking about he got a bye. He ain't worrying about you, man. Come do what you supposed to do. Let's go.
I mean, feeling like that.
Mm-hmm.
You got rolled by game. That's what Boone said.
My boy.
You know the pretty shit? Niggas really be believing y'all. They be like, Boone be talking all that shit. Fuck Boone.
Yeah, man. So he Gary hop on. He playing one of them fighting games right now. He said let him finish his mission, and it's on and popping. But the playoffs, man. So man, let's go, Booney. Let's get your predictions out real fast, man. So who you got in this Bills Jets game?
Oh man, that shit tough, man. I got the Bills, man, taking some tough losses, man. I got the Bills beating Knox, man. As much as I want to go with Knox, man, I don't know, man. I think he shot his best shot, but I think the Bills get him.
I think the Bills get him there, Falky. What you think?
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna just go. It's a pick'em game for real.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pick'em game because they always play. I've been watching them 2 seasons, and nobody never really get crazy with the game. There's always one possession. There's always 23-20 or 27-24. You know what I mean? Like nobody never really separate themselves among them. So I think it's gonna be another barn burning. I think pretty much. I think whoever had the ball last will win. But I don't know. I mean the Jets. He said he got something to prove this year. And I believe him, just my history with him. So we'll see. But the Bills got something to prove too. He over there quietly building, and this is probably around the time he takes off anyway.
Right.
Year 2, whatever. So I don't know. We'll see. That's probably the best matchup of the wild card weekend, that game right there.
Yeah, man, I don't really know who to pick in that situation either, so I'm gonna let Boone have that and say the Bills are gonna get it right now. So we got the Bills in this game. Saints Bucks, they playing right now, man. The game dropped. I don't know what the score was, but they at it right now. It's always hard to pick up a game once it dropped and then try to continue it. So who knows? That's probably what's going on in the chat right now. They probably going ham.
Somebody got that joined up. Is somebody tuned into it? What's the score?
Yeah, what's the score over there? Well, see, you had to tune into the first game. I know it was 14-14, and the Bucks had caught a bomb, a throw it up bomb, and I don't know what happened after that, but we shall see. I don't know, man. They got it. Nah, they don't got it up right now. I don't know what's going on. They had it. I mean, I get it. If the game keep dropping, they got to put it down. So it was 1/4 my ball, 3rd down, up 7. All right. So that was the Bucks. Yeah, the Bucks said they got 1/4 to play, and he was up 7. So, all right. So that's that. We'll see how that go. I don't know how that's going to turn out. That's going to be a hard pick because they started over, though. But, Falky, Ravens, Texans, man. Tata, the home team. Who you got here?
I gotta go with Boone, man. He just traded for running back because Jacobs out. So I think just him having somebody that's serviceable back there was going to help him out, you know, because he can't drop back 40 times with the older boy. That ain't his game. So just him having that option of running the ball, I think it's going to help him. But I mean, I don't know, man. We might have lit a fire under Tata ass when he said he had a bye. So you never know, man. Tata might come out play football or something and get the dub. So I don't know, but I got Boone by double digits.
Hold up. Get off Real Talk and play y'all games. Atlanta said he ready. Don't be rushing motherfuckers when you lose. Don't be mad because we just tore your ass up. We showed you some love, butt boy. Nah, he out right now. He ain't in the crib, homeboy. Trust me, our shit set up. Don't worry about us. At least we playing.
Who that Anton?
Yeah, you want that? Yeah, you got your first round pick back, bro. I know you needed that right now. Then he traded himself. He traded his my player. He trying to get that off, trying to get rid of him and shit. So, all right, well, since he talking about that Falcons Packers game, man. Man, I lost a tough one in this game, man. I had to come back 13-0 down and shit. I brought the beat back. And I did exactly what I've been doing this entire Madden 19, which is let the person I'm playing put the drive together to win the game, and then I don't put the drive together. So I don't know. I think it'll be another tough game and shit, man. But what y'all think, man? Y'all Falcons Packers, who gonna win this ball game?
Man, I think you pull it out, man. Only if you start Rodgers though.
Damn, Rodgers? Bring Rodgers in the game? Bring Rodgers in the game. It's going to be hard, man. I got to go with Bam. I'm not putting Rodgers on the field. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. Now, if he come out, throw 2 or 3 right away and some bullshit, then we might talk about it. But nah, man. We gonna sit here and we going to play the game, man. I just hope the elements ain't crazy, man. I don't want to see no snow on the ground, bro, over there in Green Bay, man. You know that shit going to be my fault. Oh, man. Nah, you away. You on the road, so you good.
Cool.
You on the road, you good. Yeah, you good. So so this is gonna be. I don't know. It's gonna be. I think it's a good game. It's lined up as a good game. This is the matchup I asked for. So let's go. I said I was mad after I lost this game, but let's go. You know what I'm saying? Week 16, we dropped this game, man. So we ready to go. Let's go. We need these boys to ball out. We ready to go. Let's go. Now, before we leave the playoff, the wild card, and all that shit, we gonna talk about the award winners right now, man. Some shit. I thought Israel had it in the bag and shit. McCoy snuck up and gave his guy 50 carries and won the motherfucking MVP award. Falky, what's up with that?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta play for something, man.
Right.
I mean, with the league being how it was this year, with just all the teams just 12-3, McCoy was 9-5 and wasn't even in the picture for the playoff race. I mean, him and the 49ers was 9-5 and wasn't even sniffing the playoff. That's impressive.
That's crazy.
So I think for him, just to say, the season wasn't a waste. And when that MVP, that was big, man. Get that award.
Wait a minute, bro. Nah, bro. Fuck that. Fuck McCoy. Fuck that MVP, dog. It's an asterisk by that shit.
Why?
He had that game against Albert. That shit don't fucking count.
Man, can't.
That shit don't count. Hell no.
Yeah, and I was trying my hardest to stay away from that. I knew it was gonna come back up though, man. But it ain't his fault, man. Albert did some try ass shit.
Albert did some bullshit, but it wasn't like he played the computer. It happened how it happened. So
he got it.
I think we gotta give him some credit, man.
He still did it.
And it was a game that he played. It wasn't like he did that to the computer.
Right.
So I think we got him credit.
And then he played JPZ and shit, and like it wasn't outrageous stats. He gave his guy 43 carries, had 200 yards, 3 touchdowns. So he wanted it. You know what I mean? Let's just look. We playing for something right now. You know what I mean?
Well, shout out to him, man. I mean, like I said, he finished 11-5 and
10 and 6. He finished 10 and 6. But not to discredit anything either. But Israel sat the last game too. Like he had 2 carries, about 5 carries in that game. He wasn't even supposed to have that. He had 5 carries, and then I sat him down. So I wasn't really playing for the.
Yeah,
I wanted the
we gotta
MVP,
take
but
that can't be an asterisk, but we gotta give
yeah,
him props on that.
Yeah. Nah.
yeah, gotta give him his props.
Either way, man. We all know Armstead a beast, man. Congratulations on the MVP.
Yeah, that's 2 years
But
in
nah,
a
man.
row he be having Armstead shit.
So,
So
is this a running back league? I'm just saying.
I don't. Nah, it is hard to say, bro, because it's legit passing that go on in this league too, man. It's kind of hard, yo.
Also, yeah.
I mean, running backs won an MVP 2 years in a row. I mean, I think it's easier for a running back to win it, especially if you paid attention to the awards all year and the stats all year. It was week 10 and people barely had 2,000 yards passing, bro. Like it was a good race, bro. Like it seemed like everything tightened up. Like defense got better. Like everything tightened up. It wasn't, usually Falk, even Jungle will have 4,000 yards by week 8, 9, 10 or something like that. Nah, not week 8, 9, but like 10 and 11, 12. We looking at damn near 5,500 yards and shit. Motherfuckers had 2,300 yards at going into week 8 and 9 and shit like that. Not even the 3,000 mark. If you go look at the stats now, it's still not outrageous in the passing game. So yeah, I think the people that's up here deserve to be up here, yo, because it was a tougher season. It's a sophomore year with all the real rookies, and they all had them sophomore years. But if you go through the AFC, Zach Moss won the Offensive Player of the Year. He won that, I think, because Jacobs got injured, so he won that award. But then Jacobs still finished second, and then Jungle Blandon, quarterback, finished third in the Offensive Player of the Year in AFC. Defensive Player of the Year, Dylan Moses did what he did as always, and he broke the motherfucking he broke the game with interceptions this year, man. I mean, I saw this guy picking off fade routes and shit at linebacker. Like, I mean, that's just ridiculous. But then Jungle got Devin Bush still playing well too. So 2 top linebackers in the AFC 1 and 2, and then Levante Teller, the rookie at corner / safety, whatever you had him doing. But he's Levante Teller. He's up there in 3 right now. That's the AFC Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Zach Moss, T. Higgins, Black, and Francois. Shit, and they know where AJ Dillon is in 5th place right now. But those 3, that's the top 3, yo. That they solid, man. Because T. Higgins went the fuck off this year, so that just means Zach Moss had a monster year for him to win that too. And do you think it's easier for a running back to win the award? Period.
I think so. I think they give the, like, somebody got to beat a running back. Like if a running back gets G's and 25 touchdowns, it's hard. You remember that one year I think I threw for like 70 touchdowns with Mahomes and ain't winning because I think you had like 3,000 rushing and like 30 touchdowns.
Yeah.
6,000 yards and 69 touchdowns and couldn't even, you know what I mean? Get an MVP. So
so it's harder.
Running backs.
And before we go to the Defensive Rookie of the Year, let's slide over to the NFC and shit and look at the Offensive Player of the Year. Armstead won it. Israel Barkley had a quiet year and silently snuck his ass right back up to the 3rd, man. I think that's a tell-all. I think that's enough to let us know that watch out for him in the playoffs. But Offensive Player of the Year, Armstead, Israel Barkley, and Sean Oates, man. We can't slide on AWOL. AWOL had a great season this year. Bryce Love got hurt for about 5 games, which forced him to go trade for a running back. So that was solid. And then Mike Cub snuck right back up in there. So NFC, that's the offense. Defensive Player of the Year. Now, outside of Boone doing what he did interception-wise, Brent English had the 2nd most interceptions in the league. I thought that was very impressive because not only did he have damn near 18, 19 interceptions, his other safety had that too. Which is sitting in 3rd right now. So we got 3 safeties up here. Then you got Chris Orlando, man. And you said Chris Orlando was the best D lineman in the game, man. You still standing by that?
Yeah, I mean, 20 sacks his rookie year, 21 sacks his 2nd year. And, I mean, show me a 2nd-year player that got them numbers.
Nobody. And I thought Josh Allen was in that argument with him, but he dropped the 14 sacks this year, mainly due to the young boy, the Predator, that came on the scene. But yeah, and then not only that, you got all your D linemen still had high sack numbers and shit. So that's great over there. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Sean Oates won it. Jalen Hurts Stephen Carr, James Hanna are the top four. Oates is having a great year right now, and look like he might be winning his first playoff game as a quarterback over there. Now let's look at the defensive rookie of the year. Isaiah Simmons, the 6'3" safety. Black, man, we can't sleep on this. Joshua Candoa from Florida State, bro, the DN, bro. Black had about 20 something sacks with him, man. Black played well with this guy, man. Yeah, he did it, bro. And then Chase Young, man, that game, that drop. I think if he has those two interceptions, would have gave him 3 on the season, along with those sacks. I think that he would have jumped in front of Kadoa, man. But again, the game drop. It is what it is. I'm sliding that in there because my boy Predator was balling all year long, man. So we're gonna get to the AFC defensive rookies of the year, and Dylan Moses and Levante Teller. Quiet as kept. Kenneth Murray. This was a great pick for D Mick. You know, he building on a slow tip right now, but he getting everything he need. And this the middle linebacker, this Kyler Murray, little brother and shit, or older brother, he motherfucker shitted this year. And then Jungle had that fast ass safety from Ohio State, Jordan Fuller. So, and then Brad Hawkins sitting here. Okay, Tata got Brad Hawkins in the 5th place, defensive rookie of the year. Best quarterback in the AFC is Blandon again. Mariota, a lot of that was computer games, so we ain't gonna talk about that. But Drew Lock sitting there, first year player DeAndre Francois, Kyler Murray, squad is kept. Ryan Finley from out of free agency is sitting there at 6 though, and then Tracy Moore up there at 7. So, and even though Lamar Jackson had a terrible year, he's still sitting at 8 right now, which is crazy. NFC quarterbacks, Mike Cubb. Now Mike Cubb was like not even mentioned on here, like going into week 9 though. Now you see what I'm saying? This is the things I'm talking about. Week 9, you wasn't even on this top 10, bro.
Yeah, we had a real slow start, man. I mean,
and you missed a lot of games.
I missed like 4 games, and we had a slow start to the season, and it just felt like this season, a lot of things wasn't.
This is a Super Bowl quarterback right now, and just won the best quarterback in the NFC, and he's on his way in the playoffs, and he got home field advantage throughout. He's sitting home right now. Do you think that little break off y'all gonna get from this wild card round, you think that's gonna you're gonna put him in the space he need to be in to get back to that?
Yeah. We're gonna limit the turnovers. And we're gonna just tighten up, man. But just a lot of fuckery been happening this season.
As bad as the season and how bad I've been at my starting quarterback all year, he's still sitting in 3rd right now with 70% completion right now, like, which is nuts because I don't know. So I hope this guy play well in the playoffs, man. So we gotta see what's going on over here. Then the rookie best running back, Armstead, Israel, Barkley, Love, and Elliott over there. AFC, you got Zach Moss, Jacobs, Chubb, Wally Lundy. Now, Wally Lundy was a free agent player that was sitting on the Eagles roster last year, and then he becomes a starter for the Bills, and he's over there putting in work. And then you can't sleep on Hanif Anderson. Now, look, bro, Hanif Anderson really balling this year because I had about 3 people talk about this guy. Jungle said something about him. Boone said something about him. A few people been saying something about this guy. So, Tata over there putting work in with Neef Buck, man. That's what's up. Receivers, T Black, all rookies over there. T Black, T Higgins, Tyreek Hill, Henry Ruggs, Martin Johnson, Johnny Dixon right now over there shitting. So that's the AFC. Then you go to the NFC receivers. You got Metcalf, that's 2 years in a row. Isabella doing what he do. Julio Jones, the old veteran, still sticking around. And Mike Evans, DJ Chark still sitting here too. We got some good. I don't know, yo. We had an argument on who had the best receivers, bro.
That's exactly why I say it, man. AFC, bro. You bring the rookies up.
You think the AFC got the better receivers?
Yeah.
Why? Because we got a bunch of real name guys over here? Is that why you saying that?
Yeah, man. Niggas ain't developing nobody. Niggas use the old niggas, dog.
What you think, Falk? AFC better receivers?
I'm biased, man. I'm just being honest.
Oh, hell no.
Now you was a little pissed off at your boy Tyron Miles and shit, but he's number 1 right now, best offensive lineman in the league right now on the NFC side.
I don't know how. He gave up 10, 11 sacks.
Yeah, you got T. Miles and you got Eric Jones. Then you got Bart. I don't know how to say his name, but the left tackle for the Packers, Evan Brown. This guy went from 64, 60, 68 to one of the best old guards in the league right now. And that's how you do it right there, man. And then Joe Israel Jones. This guy ain't give up a sack all year, bro. All year. That's impressive. So you got some guys up here. The Bears got a lineman up there. D line, you got Tack McKinley up there. Chris Orlando, Condoa, Chase Young, the Predator, Grady Jarrett. This guy get these D tackles in there somehow, man. Somehow. Polite up here. Ford, Josh Allen, Vic Beasley, and Billy Convery. So that's the NFC. The AFC D linemen, you got Arden Key, Khalil Mack, Melvin Ingram, Clowney. Now you see this over here? These all veterans over here, bro. Arden Key, Khalil Mack, Melvin Ingram III, Javion Clowney, Von Miller, Donnell Hunter, Emmanuel Agba, Rashad Gary, the first spreadsheet guy, Charles Omanohahu, he's a spreadsheet guy, and then Joey Bosa sitting there. That's all regular veteran players on the D-line in the AFC, man. That why they be getting all them damn sacks like that over there?
Yeah.
Best linebackers, Bobby Wagner from the Broncos. The Broncos got 2 linebackers up here right now. And then you got Dylon Moses' stat sheet. He the man right now. So, and the NFC linebackers wise, you had Jermaine Pratt and Roquan Smith over there. And then you got Leonard Warner from Florida State, Deron Adams. So, there's some ballers over here. DBs, Brent English, Savage, Darnell Savage, safety, Simmons, safety, Sam Bills, man. Did he just play himself into being able to come back to and be a Giant again?
Oh, yeah. We gonna make room for him.
Jamil Dean up here again. Darius Slade Jr., Jeff Terry, Kyrie Willis, Desmond Trufant, and Isaiah Johnson. So there's some good DBs over here in the NFC. AFC, we looking at Justin Lane from Michigan State, Perry Nickerson, Shaquille Griffin, Derek Thomas, spreadsheet guy, Levante Teller, Jordan Brown, Jamal Adams, Jamil Tyson, Jordan Fuller, and Kendall Sheffield. So we got some playoff teams with some DBs over here. That's the awards, man. Second year, man. That's the awards that's going on right now. We'll pick up another segment when we talk about the stats and how many people did what right now. So let's get it, man. This is R.D.L.2 year 2. I mean R.D.L3 year 2. Playoffs is lit right now, man. Falky, man. You the Super Bowl champion from last year, man. Are you do you see anybody challenging your reign this year?
Yeah, I mean, the way the league was and how people played, I definitely see, some contenders. So it should be interesting, man. Definitely interesting playoffs.
Shit real over here. Boone!
What's up with you?
Man, you ready for this playoff run? You ain't make it last year. You in the offs now. What's going on, man? You ready to turn it around?
Yeah, man. She's already turned around, dog.
Super Bowl or bust?
Oh, of course, man. Of course. You already know, man. I don't play this shit for no damn stats. No damn playoff appearances.
Man, right? We gotta get over these humps, man. Let's do our little last segment. I'm gonna go over here and read some of the comments people have been making. We had 7 people still tuned in. Let's view some of these comments. Give Bucks force win. Me and Hoodie next. Ah, shit, man. Come on, say it ain't so. Glow. Nah, that was Glow God. No, it wasn't. That's S God. Say it ain't so, Saints. Say it ain't so. All right, well, that's real talk, man. We out of here. Holla at us. Gumby. Well, he finally ready to get